Okay. Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Today is a special day for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Why? It's because today I chose to rock Blue Oud right here by Lattafa. Look, man, this is a fire fragrance right here. This is a summer fragrance. This is an all year round fragrance. But if you need it to pop for you, if you need it to perform at its highest level, you got to be rocking this bad boy in the summertime. Yeah, it's oud, but it's not your normal oud type fragrance. I think it's a synthetic oud. I think it's made in the lab on the oud side. I don't know, but either way it goes, it's like a fruitiness to it. It's a light oud. It's a little more heavier towards the top when you first spray this bad boy, but as it chills down and dies down, perfect for the summer. Even the initial spray of the oud in the beginning is perfect for the summer, but it's more of a blast of oud than what you would get in your normal summer fragrances, to where it might scare you a little bit and you might think this is a fall fragrance. No, that light oud, fruitiness oud that kicks in the back of it is the flair that it needs to hold throughout the whole day. You know what I mean? But while you're wearing this throughout the whole day, you're not going to be smelling that oud. You're not going to be smelling like that oud, that the oud if you don't like oud. You know what I mean? Me, I love oud. I'm a big fan of oud, to where I like the beginning smell. But the only reason why, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I was nervous about this fragrance, because some people around you might not like oud like you do. You know what I mean? Some, especially if they have a westernized nose, if they're not keen to the oud of the my bad, I just dropped this bad boy. But this is a solid bottle. You know, it's your boy Otis Jones, fam. We're keeping it original. We're keeping it real for you. We're keeping it legit. Yeah, I just dropped this bad boy, but it's heavy. It's solid. I wish this bottle was bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I love this fragrance. This is a whew, this is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Easy. Now, in comparison, I'm about to help you out a little bit. When you're looking up stuff online, fam, don't go, yeah, look up the comments, look what people are saying. Let me get this out of my eyes real quick. Look at the comments, look what people are saying, but form your own opinion. Try it for yourself. Spend a little time with the fragrance. You know what I mean? If not, you're going to come up with an opinion too fast and too soon, and you're going to place it into a box that it shouldn't be in. You know what I mean? This is meant to where it be worn all year round, and in different type of the years, the different smells come up. You know what I mean? It's fire. This is a blue fragrance. This is a oud fragrance. I'm gonna give you an example of some more, fam. I got other ones now, baby. Let's go. So this oud right here by Durham used to be my favorite oud summer fragrance. If you've been watching my videos, you already know that. This has been in place of this. Now, this is real similar to this bad boy. They both have the same darker, fresher smells, but this one right here is more oudy. This carries more oud around the base of it, that carries along more. So if you want a blue fragrance, if you want a blue summer fragrance and you want it to be less oudy on it, go with this one right here. It's the same type of vibe as this one, but just less oudy. Now, if you want that heavy bass kicker and you want a little more oud, and you want even the blueness of it to carry even more, and you want it to be more elegant, and you want it to be a little more richer, this is your boy right here. This is similar to this one, but this one's more darker, more richer, more blue, lasts a little bit longer. This one's more lighter, less oudy, still carries in the heat. The heat brings both of these boys out. I still got more for you, man. So here's another oud fragrance for the summer. If you like Art Al Zafran, cheapies, both of these are cheapies. Go get you that, man. You can get less oudy on this one. This bad boy right here, man, is my new summertime oud fragrance. My new favorite oud fragrance right here, man. Don't let the oud scare you on this bad boy. Try it for yourself. I got another one for you. Boom. Farid right here, man. This is another oud freshie right here. You know what I'm saying? This is another one that people might be like, wear this in the fall, wear this in the whatever, but it don't project, but it don't do this. That's because you're wearing it in the wrong season. Or you wanted to blast off your skin in the wrong season. Pop this bad boy in the summer and watch it do the work. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I love these type of fragrances too right here is because they're freshies, they're dark, you can wear them all year round, and they pop more in the summer, but they're also, you can tune them up, you can dress them up, you can dress them down. They're also date night fragrances. They're also summertime date night fragrances. I mean, daytime date fragrances. You know what I mean? You can go on a date in the daytime. You can do whatever. They're all the above. This fits in a category of their own. In your collection, you can kind of place them on your own, because they'll fit into different pockets than other fragrances. You know what I mean? People will smell these on you and be like, you smell beautiful, you smell lovely, instead of you smell like you hopped out the gym. You smell like the typical guy next to you. You're not gonna smell like the typical guy next to you with any of these bad boys on. I got another one for you too if you think I'm out here lying. That's why I try things for myself. That's why this is your boy Otis Jones. You know what I mean? One of my favorite classics, ombre right here, ombre blue right here too. All these fragrances have a blue vibe with it, plus a oud type vibe with it, plus other spices with it. That's why you might not think it's a summertime vibe. But if you really break it down and you break down these notes right here, you'll see that there's blueness. There's a blueness in all these bottles. There's a blueness in all these bottles, but it's also an oudness in all these bottles. It's also an oriental type vibe in all these bottles. And it's also a freshy type vibe in all these bottles, man. These are wonderful fragrances right here. So you got the ombre blue. This video is really about this bad boy right here, though. This right here is the king of all these bad boy. The only one that's compared to this one to me right now is this one. This one's different. If you can find this ombre blue out there, this one is different. No oudie type vibes like this one. It is a hidden oudie in the background, but it's more of this is more of niche right here. This is more of, you don't even know what type of quality this hits in. But I've worn this in the winter, fall, spring, and summertime, and it did the same. It had the same effect in every single type season. You know what I mean? And everybody complimented me in every I even went to a meeting with this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? This is different. This fits in a different category than this might, because the oud in this one is a little more heavier than all the rest. You know what I mean? But that's not scaring me, man. I'll try everything, fam. I'm so glad I tried this bad boy. It's a 10 out of 10. Yes, you could wear this in the summer. Yes, you could wear this all year round. But if you want it to perform the best that it does, it's in the summer, man, because it does have that blue vibe to it. It does have that Hawass type blueness to it too. It also has that Hayati type blueness to it too, in the with the blue. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really like about this. That's how I really knew it was summer as soon as I smelled it. I could smell the Hayati in there. I could smell the I can also smell what else we got? I can also smell Hayati. I could smell Hawass. I could smell all those type of Invictus type smells in there. You know what I mean? So it's fire. So you get the different type of bluenesses in there too. It kind of dances above the oud. Like I said, that sourness of the oud is the initial spray at the beginning, and it might scare you, but it don't scare you like it stinks. It scares you like it smells so good, but you don't know how other people might react to that. That's why in the summertime, these two do that. But in the summertime, and what I mean by these two do that, these two you don't have to spray too much of these two in the summertime. Let me go ahead and wrap it up for you. In the summertime, you don't have to spray too much of both of these. In the summertime, you can go heavy on this bad boy and you'll be okay. No oud is strong, no nothing is strong in this bad boy. It feels real good. It's a good vibe in this bad boy. I really like this one. Still helped me through. Still the OG of the oud freshy summer type vibes. This one, same thing with this one. You can overspray both of these. But these bad boys, you do not have to overspray, and it's going to last a little longer on you, man. My favorite oud summertime freshie so far, man. Let's see what the world has for us, fam. We gonna find out, though. You know what I mean? I'm on the search. I'm on the prowl. You know, I'm not made out of ducats, man. I work a normal job, fam. Y'all probably got better jobs than I have. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be doing my thing, fam. So over time, I might run into more ouds. I might run into more oud freshies. Let's see. The world might never know. But this is the best so far, to me, in my opinion, that I have in my collection as far as a summer oud. You know what I mean? I got other summer ouds though that's out there that be bouncing too, that be doing their thing, fam. Let me throw another oud in there too while we at it. Hold on, fam. Another summertime oud. The red oud by Art Al Zafran, man. This is another. You see, I got already got a dent in that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of, you can't really tell. Yeah, you can tell now. I got a dent in that bad boy. You know what I mean? This is a different type of that. I didn't put this in the category of the other ones because this is not really a oud blue. This is a oud freshy fruity type vibe. This one's a little different than the other ones. So though the other ones have other fruits in them, but they go more in a blue vibe. This one goes more in a fruit basket, herba pura, that type of vibe. You know what I mean? Kirke type vibe. That's what this goes more into. But I like this one because it's not more as piercing as the other ones. But we'll talk about this one another day. I got videos on that too. I'm not here for that. What we are here for is this bad boy. Summer vibe, fam. I can't wait to test this in the winter, fall, and the spring. I know in the spring it'll hit. I can already tell when the air gets that bad boy. But I was nervous to wear this bad boy. I'm gonna tell you right now, I did 10 sprays of this bad boy. I did 10. I needed to do enough to figure out like how does it hold in the heat and like does it fill the room and blah blah blah. This is one of those ones to where it can fill the room, but the way I sprayed the 10 sprays is it created a nice scent trail to where every time I move, I can smell it. Every time I move around, I can smell it. I move out of my spot that I was in. I noticed that my spot smells like me. You know what I mean? That's one of the bad boys. So you do not have to overspray this bad boy. You already know me. I'm a big boy sprayer. Usually I do 30 sprays. Do not do 30 sprays of this bad boy. Another thing too, let me grab you by your shirt, player. Over time, this bad boy gets even better. Let it macerate. Spray this bad boy 10 times. Let it sit, fam. Get you a spray's worth out of it to try it out the first time, and you'll love it, and then let it sit after that a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes most of my fragrances only needed like 4 days or like 3 days until they start to switch over on a different type of smell. And what I mean by that, they start to get like smoother and well-rounded. You know what I mean? When they get shipped, it might be too hot or it might be too cold for them to mix. You know what I mean? Or the person it might be a fresh batch. You never know. You never know. Look at the date that you got. You know what I mean? If it's older date, it just needs to be sprayed a little bit. Sometimes they're already ready to go. But you gotta be in tune to know that. Crazy smell, man. I'm so glad this is in my collection, fam. So glad. And this bottle's gonna last me a little bit, but you know I'm a oud lover, so who knows? You feel me? But I'm gonna try not to overspray this bad boy, man. I'm not doing 30 sprays as a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to cap myself at like 15 or something. But 10 was perfect, fam. 10 was a perfect mark. And I ain't gonna lie, this lasts about 7 to 8 hours, fam. 7 to 8 hours on this. I don't know after the maceration how long this is gonna last, though. You know what I mean? I'm out here in Texas, so it's super hot and it's humid. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get in the car, I'm sweating. As soon as I open the door and get out of Jimmy John's, I'm sweating. You know what I mean? While I was in Jimmy John's, I was sweating inside Jimmy John's. You know what I'm saying? Once the heat gets super high and you're around all those ovens, you know what I'm saying? You can feel that it's warming up outside because it started warming up in that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, easy fragrance right here. This is not a blind buy though. If you do not like oud, you might not like this. The oud might be, because if you're not familiar with oud, you're going to pick up on the oud. If you're familiar with oud, you're going to realize this is a summer oud because you've been rocking with the heavier ouds. You know what I mean? Every fragrance I just showed you was light oud fragrances. Light oud, synthetic oud, whatever you want to call them, fam. But they're summer ouds. They're all lighter ouds. They're all ouds that's lighter. You know what I'm saying? Like date nights, I buy ouds. I got ouds that in there that's like, if I spray one spray, it'll fill the room. You know what I'm saying? This is not that. But if you are not familiar with that, you would think this is that. This is not that. This is a summer oud, man. Hopefully your boy Otis Jones have steered you in the right direction to think for yourself. Don't even think about what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, think about what I'm talking about as far as think for yourself, fam. You know what I mean? Don't go off the comments online. Go off read the comments online and form your own opinion after testing it, and then look back at the comments and be like, hold on, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, the Strong's, fam. And there are comments out there that are telling you that this is a summer fragrance, but it's less than the comments that are telling you that this is a fall. I see a lot of fall fragrances, fall time for this one, season for this one. Nah, player. It might be, though. It might be. That's why I said it might be an all year round fragrance. But so far in the summertime, this rocked. And I be around people that don't know nothing about fragrances like I do. Not saying I'm a big, whatever. I'm just saying they will never rock oud. They will never rock any type of layered oud. All they rock is freshies. You know what I mean? And that's okay for them. But they will tell you if the oud stinks. They'll be the first one to make a comment because that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? This one ain't it. This is lovely, man. And I need to stop talking about this. That's how lovely this is. I need to stop talking about this. Have a good day, man. Try it for yourself, man. Easy.